Alright, see, I wanted to show y'all. I was going to show you guys what the natural texture of this hair looks like before I flat iron it, and guess I forgot to do that. So what I did is I went ahead and flat ironed. Now I never really flat iron this hair because honey, your hair aren't gonna fall off. But for some reason I felt like doing that for this video, and then I felt like it was too straight, so I wanted to put a little bump in it because I like volume in my hair. But I'm gonna do an update video on this hair. Now I got this hair installed about a month ago, and I went to the Sheer Essence Salon in Jacksonville, Florida. I love the staff. Shout out to my stylist because she was awesome. All right, that's just about all I'm gonna do for this hair today. So to be completely honest with you, this is the first sew-in that I've actually liked since I got one for my marriage in 2007. I never really liked sew-ins in the past because I preferred wigs because I felt like I could get to my scalp better. I felt like if I was tired and done with the hair, I could just rip it off and throw it across the room and I didn't have to worry about it. And the last time I got a sew-in, I really didn't like the way that the stylist braided my hair, and I didn't like the style, and my hair was just as long as the weave and it was terrible, and I had leave out and I didn't. But honey, I have never had a closure before. And I know you're like, Michelle, it's 2015. What is what? And I'm like, yes, I know. It's 2015 and this is my first closure, okay? Leave me alone. And I really, really liked it, even though I messed it up, even though I bleached it. So I bleached my closure really bad. I did a really bad bleaching job. So the stylist, she worked with what I had and she parted it in such a way that you can't tell all the destruction that I did to this closure, but it looks really, really nice. And I have had such a freedom this past month. I haven't had to worry about anything. I hadn't had to worry about my hair. If I was going someplace nice, I put some curls in my hair. I could wash the hair. I didn't have any problems with my scalp, you know, being too itchy. Although, yeah, there were some spots I couldn't reach, but you know what? I got these claws, honey, and these claws can reach in anywhere. And I was going like this and going like that, and I was pat it, and it was okay. So I'll be sad to take this hair out because I love it so much. It's so thick and it's so, I don't put anything, I'm gonna tell you, I don't do anything to it. There have been a lot of times when I've gone to the gym and put this bad boy in a ponytail and let it down, and it's all right. It's cute looking, which I can't do that with a wig. I can't go swimming. I can't go to the water parks with my children and jump in the pool, and you know, I don't want to look up and see my wig bobbing next to me. I don't want that. So I love sew-ins for that reason alone. It's just completely stress-free. I'm not even thinking about it styling. Now, to talk about the hair itself, I haven't had too much problems with it. Of course, I've had shedding. Shedding is normal. I don't know what you can possibly do to not have any shedding. I know that there are certain substances that you can put on the weft of the where the threads are to keep the hair from shedding, but I really didn't deep condition this hair or do anything, you know, fancy schmancy to it, not like I would do with my hair. So yeah, I had some shedding, and I especially had shedding on my closure because I bleached the mess out of it, and it was like trying to, you know. But apart from that, this is my raggedy fake Denman brush that I got. Where did I get this from? I got this from the beauty supply store. So if I run my hands through my hair, I didn't get any strands that time, but I noticed when I was in the shower and I was detangling, I had some strands coming out. But nothing that's gonna, I mean, it's not like you're gonna have strands all over your sink when you're doing your hair or anything like that. So all in all, this style has really, I really do. You see what I did? I haven't lost any thickness. My ends haven't become see-through. I thought about cutting it a few times, but then I said no. It's not like a wig where if you can take it off your head and you can put it on a mannequin. Oh, that's another thing. That is probably one of the cons of having to sew in my opinion, because I know that if I don't feel like wearing my hair, I can put it on a mannequin. Okay, do you see this? I can put the wig on a mannequin, right? And then I can let her air dry. I don't have to sit under the dryer if I have someplace to go. I can let her air dry and I can put curls in her. And I can roller set her and do whatever and stick her under the dryer if I don't want to sit under the dryer. And I could cut her hair and I could see what it looks like from a different perspective, whereas I can't really see the back of my head. So, and it's not like I got one, you know, the infinity mirror things going on where I can see what I'm doing. So the back sometimes isn't the best. Sometimes I neglect the back. It looks so much like pressed natural hair. It's so thick, especially when it's in its natural state and I haven't flat ironed it yet. It has all these beautiful textured, crinkly things going on, and it just looks like it grew out of my scalp. So all in all, I'm pleased. I am very pleased. And when I say I'm pleased, I mean, I'm not the hardest to please, but you know, the last sew-in I got was 2007 and I just didn't like it so much that I hadn't had one since. So this is the first sew-in that I really liked. The hair is nice and I liked everything about it. I didn't even cut it anymore. I didn't lose any color when I was washing it. It took to conditioner and everything really well. I don't know. I liked it. I don't know what you're supposed to update when you have an update video. So, but ta-da! Show you guys how my hair was holding up and that it was doing good, shouty. But yeah, it's July! My birthday's coming up. My birthday's on the 9th. And I'm going to be in my 30s still. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!